All right, welcome to Sonoma Sideshow, recorded at Grim Reaper Studios, located somewhere at the base of the beautiful Blue Mountains in Eastern Oregon. I'm your host, Les the Snowman Kinnear, and tonight it's a special night. We have my wife, the beautiful Wendy Charlene Kinnear. Welcome her to the show.
Thank you.
All right, so she really doesn't want to do this, but I talked her into it.
It's an honor, honey.
You what?
It's an honor.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's all. I know you're not very comfortable with this, but I told you I'd be easy. I'm not expecting you to take over, but I would love it if you did. If you want to get wild and crazy, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
All right. And you have to answer any questions I ask you tonight. So, oh yeah, I forgot this part too. I decided to go with a new look tonight in honor of watching these young guys do their podcasts, and they always do them with sunglasses. I'm having a hard time seeing. And then I thought I would do a toothpick, but instead I went with the skewer just to one-up it. Imagine how badass that would be if you saw me just walking around like this.
The thing is, you would poke someone's eye out with that.
That's the point. You talking to me?
You're that badass.
Yeah, I am. Not really, but so yeah. Anyways, this is the new look, and for tonight, we're hoping to talk to our son even. So it's a family show. It's a family show. We're gonna get a hold of Blake, and hopefully, maybe, I don't know, we've lost contact with him here recently. So my wife, Wendy Charlene Kinnear. Wendy, where were you born?
Lancaster, California.
So you're a California girl.
I am a California girl.
And how old were you when you moved to Oregon?
I moved to Salem, Oregon when I was 4 years old.
4?
4.
Baby.
Yeah.
So are you a Cali girl or a Oregon girl?
A little of both.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we can hear the dogs whining. They're really going to have a hard time with us out here, both being in the studio. So you moved to Oregon. You grew up in a little town called Athena.
Yes, I did.
And, you had the traditional Tiger Scots. Well, I mean, I don't know if we need to get into details. I went to Pile
One
Rock.
step above the Rockets.
Well, that's debatable, but so that's where you grew up, right? And it was just like a beautiful small town, huh?
It was.
Everything was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
It was, and you have an older brother.
I do. I have an older brother.
And your mother and father both lived there for many, many years. And your mother was a tax consultant. She had multiple businesses. Well, she was like an entrepreneur there for a while.
She really was.
Yeah.
Irene Boatwright. She had a video store, and through my high school years, I worked at the video store, Irene's Video.
Yeah.
You remember?
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a good deal on it. I mean, on the movies, and
yeah, free's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, and then when she closed the store, we got
to pick whatever we wanted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we ended up with down the road. We ended up with just hundreds of VHSs that we didn't even know what to do with.
And
I guess
people don't even know what VHSs are anymore.
Yeah, well, giant tapes.
Yes.
That was awesome, though.
It was.
But, okay, well, thank you for coming in tonight. I know you didn't want to do this, and I appreciate it, so let's just move on.
All right.
I appreciate your support. So I thought tonight we would start with the strange news. So, I can't see as good now with these sunglasses on. And actually, you know what? I found this cool thing. It's from BuzzFeed.news, and it's more of like a quiz, which I know you don't like that stuff, right?
No.
You don't like
being put on the spot? No.
Being put on the spot, politics, trying to, match wits, me either.
Yeah.
But so I'll just play this and you can just listen along. But
Perfect.
I mean, if you want to jump in.
No.
Okay, so and this is just of current news that's weird right now that's going on. And they give you a choice. So I'll start with the first one. Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador said he has photo evidence of an ALU. Now, what is an ALU? Is it a covert spy unit that's never been captured on camera? Is it a berry that hasn't been seen in over 200 years? Is it a rare type of platypus? Or is it an elf from a Mayan mythology?
A.
You are correct. It's an elf from Mayan mythology.
I'm good like that.
And the only reason I knew that was because I did see a little thing about it. He took a picture of something in the tree, but then if you read the article, it says that he probably was doing that just to change the mood, get the distract from the ongoing mass protests for democracy. So, okay, next question. The European Space Agency is proposing an international effort to what new thing to the moon? Is it Wi-Fi, an emergency aid station, a public restroom, or a lunar time zone? Now, I know this one, a lunar time zone, because they're talking about doing a time zone up there. Isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah.
Do you love space and science fiction and stuff?
Love it.
A lot?
A lot.
Good, okay.
I love sci-fi.
Let me check. I picked it. I was correct. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, I don't know this one at all. After being rescued from illegal pet trafficking, 169 of these creatures were donated to Iowa State University. What are they? Tarantulas, cockatoos, German shepherds, or hedgehogs? I do not know. I hadn't heard this story.
Let's go cockatoos. No.
No, tarantulas.
Whoa.
10 of the tarantulas went to a 17-acre property. What? I mean, tarantulas don't. I mean,
yeah, they don't need that much Roman.
Nope, not that one. Let me see here. No. Let's see here. 7 sheep escaped from a slaughterhouse in New Jersey. What happened to them next? Were they sent to an animal sanctuary? Were they adopted by local farmers? And keep in mind, this is local headlines, but you don't even pay attention to that stuff. So you're just going off of what you hear right now.
Yeah.
Or they haven't been caught and they continue to roam wild, or they're becoming lamb chops.
Adopted by local farmers. That's my hope.
Wrong. They got sent to an animal sanctuary, though. I thought for sure that was chops. We don't need to really just figure out why they. Did I get through all the quiz questions? There were more than that earlier when I started this process, but okay. Then the other thing I wanted to do is on this day in history. So on this day, we have Battle of the Bismarck. 1991, is that right? 1991, Los Angeles police officers severely beat motorist Rodney King. Yikes. That's not a good day.
No, that was the year you graduated, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Should have been 84, but
yeah.
Took me a while.
Redo.
Yeah.
Redo a couple classes.
Today in sports, 1956 Dutch swimmer Kaki Gastelaars breaks 20-year-old world record for the 100-meter freestyle. 1 hour. 1 minute 4 seconds. You ever swim the 100-meter?
No.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what it is. Okay, famous birthdays. Let me look through here. We don't know any of those. I don't. Celebrity birthdays. Jessica Biel. It's 41st. That's Justin Timberlake's woman. And this girl right here, Camila Cabello, she's all the hottest rage right now in Hollywood. Hon.
Yeah.
Is this riveting to you?
It's her birthday?
It's her birthday.
Oh, good.
Famous
Happy birthday.
Famous deaths. Let's close out on famous deaths this year. Lou Costello, he was a comedian. I do remember him. 1959 on this day. So, all right, I guess that's all the weird and strange news. And goofiness that I have for you tonight. Now we got to talk to, we want to reach out to Blake so we can do sports, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if he'll even answer.
I think Blake's really going to like this look.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to even say why I'm doing this.
Yeah. I think
because,
he's going to be impressed.
Oh, yeah, I know I did say why. The young guys are doing this. Yeah. Sean O'Malley and Tim and all those guys, Tim Welch, on their podcast that I watched, and I thought, I want to do it. So I borrowed a couple of your scarves, some of your jewelry, and I got my grandpa's Masonite ring on, and my high school class ring, and my wedding ring, and a fossil watch. So, I mean, I feel hip.
Yeah.
Do I look hip?
You are hip, babe.
Thank you. Are you proud of me?
I'm proud.
All right, well, let's see if we can get Blakeham's here. I'm getting a feeling he's going to get busy doing something and say you can't. It's ringing. Oh, boy. Well, he's...
Do you want to call on my phone? He always takes his mom's calls.
All right, you try. Because he's ghosting me. Oh, boy. Now I got to edit this out. Oh, yeah. That's all right.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, how are you, Blake?
Good, how are you, Mama?
Good. Hey, I'm going to hand the phone over to Dad, okay?
Wait, are we starting right now?
Yeah,
we on.
Okay.
I got Mom here, and we're doing the show, and she's, just being patient while I go through all my little topics. And so I just tried calling you on Snap, but we got you on Mom's phone, and she even called it. She said he'll answer my call, so.
Yeah.
I will.
It's my boy.
So look, we got sports. That's what I want to talk to you about. Listen, this is huge. This weekend, UFC 285, John Jones. I can't even say the other guy's name. Cyril?
Yeah.
Cyril Gons. Yeah, I don't know.
Gone, yeah.
Yeah.
Cyril Gone.
Heavyweights. John Jones has been out a while. So what do you got going on here? Tell me about what to expect, because now I explained earlier I was talking with my cousin Kurt earlier today, and I missed John Jones. Like, I didn't pay attention to the sport when that was going on, so I missed a lot of that. So I've had to go back and rewatch everything, and then, what makes me nervous is that it's been 3 years, and he went up a weight class. I mean, it was 205 before, right? And helicopters go over the house.
He was 205 light heavyweight, yeah.
Yeah. So now he's at 255?
Yeah, he went up to heavyweight, and then he's fighting Cyril Gane, but he weighed in more than Cyril Gane did.
Wow, it gained 50 pounds?
Jeez.
Yeah.
How's that going to be? I don't know. So what do you think? Give us your synopsis of the fight and the card the rest of the night.
I think that John Jones is probably going to win just because he's the GOAT. And I think it's going to be probably by submission or something. Probably relatively early, third round or something like that.
Yeah.
And then
why? Because Cyril doesn't have a ground game, or?
Yeah, he got exposed by Francis Ngannou, whose ground games is also trash.
Right.
And he just held him there.
Is he more of a kickboxer?
Cyril Gane, yeah, he is. That's where he's from, is kickboxing.
Oh, okay, I see. All right. So, anyways, I kind of interrupted there. You just. What's the rest of the card look like to you?
I know that Bo Nickel kid's fighting. He's pretty cool to watch.
What's that all about? He's 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that such a big deal?
Well, because he's a really established wrestler.
Oh, okay.
From Penn State. Oh. Yeah, really good, Olympic good. And so then now he's over here, but every one of his fights have been 50 seconds or less.
Right. Okay, so he hasn't really been tested just yet.
No, but the guy they gave him is kind of evitable.
Okay, well, yeah. What's his name again?
Jamie Pickett, and he's 13-8.
13-8. Yeah, I saw that. Well, and who's that kid that's on the early prelims that we liked? That tall, skinny kid. Oh, I can't think of his name now, but he's
Ian
new.
Gary,
Yes,
the Irish guy?
yes, that kid. I kind of like watching him. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he'll be sick to watch.
Yeah. So, well, what's going on down in AZ? What are you doing to keep busy?
Just going to school still, taking quizzes. I just got back from that and had dinner. So
just got back from GSU, huh?
GCU, yep, GCU.
Grand Canyon University.
Sorry, I'm looking at something else as I said that. But so now, are you? What's the boys doing tonight? Anything going on there?
Schmidt is cooking some salmon.
Salmon,
yeah. And then we're gonna probably watch some Power Slap, and then tomorrow we're gonna watch the fights probably at Sean's.
Yeah, I do not like the Power Slap stuff. I just don't like it. It seems so. Why does that seem more brutal than? It feels like it's doing brain damage each time. It seems like.
Yeah, you should see the people on that show.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have a long career.
Not at all.
All right, well, we'll let you go. Get back to your night. Appreciate it.
How's your guys' day going?
Well, it's going good. We just we're doing the podcast. We ate a beautiful dinner. We also barbecued some sirloins and our tenderloin. That was what we had. We had tenderloin with potatoes. I don't want to. I know you're probably.
Jack watched you eat the whole thing.
He did. He watched us eat the whole thing. So.
Blake.
Oh, your mom.
All right.
Blake, wait till you see your dad's outfit on this. He's looking pretty fly.
Yeah, I decided to dress up for this one because you know how like Sean and Tim, they always have their sunglasses on.
Yeah,
that's what first of all, I'm wearing my shades, and I got some jewelry, lots of jewelry, and necklaces, and a shirt open with my tattoos out. It's just, I look great.
You'll be proud, Blake.
You will be proud. This is going to be, and I want you to let Sean know that he inspired me, and Tim, that they inspired me for this episode. So
I will. All right.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to the fights. Thanks for talking to us about that, and we love you, and your mama's right here, and we say good night to you, son. We love you.
Love you, Blake.
Night. Bye, Mom. Miss you. Love you.
Love you, honey.
Bye, Dad. Love you.
Bye. Boom. We did it.
We did it.
He answered.
I thought we were going to have Otson come join us.
I can hear him there.
But he answered.
He did. But he can wait. Because I don't think his whining is going to bleed through the speakers. So.
Yeah.
But we're going to try something else here. Random, too. We're going to see if Pork Chop answers. Hopefully I have that on speaker, don't I? Yeah. I don't expect him to answer because he was at a college, some football, or no, not football.
Basketball.
That's all right.
Speaking of basketball, we got basketball here in town.
That's right. I'm glad you said that, hon. Thank you for helping me out.
2A tournaments.
So in our little town, our little neck of the woods, in the state of Oregon here, we have the state 2A tournaments held here, and so a bunch of little communities from across the state come around, and we've got, actually, I'm glad you said that too, hon, because I got it right here. We've got, I want to mention some of the schools, so right now tonight, Western Christian is playing Heppner, and I think, oh no, it's over now. Western Christian won. So they're going to go to the championship.
That's who we're rooting for too.
Yes, yeah.
They were played at 6:30, I think.
My coworker, his kids go to this school, and then let's see, they're going to face either Salem Academy or Kennedy, and those guys play tonight.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they're just playing right now, probably. So, and then the brackets break down from there for the other positions, but this is just for the championship. So it's kind of cool. Our little community, we've got about 17,000 people here in Pendleton, and so it gives a good boost to the economy, and all the hotels fill up and the restaurants are full, and
you can definitely see it when you're out driving around too.
Yeah, you can
feel the population increased with the 2A tournament.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying a little bit, but then it's good for the community. When we have a roundup, what we call the roundup, the big rodeo. It's one of the big rodeos in the nation here also, because we are a country community, if you will. And that's when it gets really crazy, because we swell from 17,000 to, I don't know, 60,000, 70,000. It's just some crazy number. And we're not like, this isn't Iowa where it's flat and the town's laid out in this beautiful grid. We're in a canyon, so to speak, really, with a couple of rivers through it. So it's just kind of interesting the way it's set up, and it gets packed. Not that fun. You love to go out during Roundup. No, I don't. I hate it. You get your cowboy boots on and your Wranglers and go for it. My Wranglers, yeah. I did wear Wranglers. Cowboy hat. I wore Wranglers when I met you. Yeah, you actually did. And you loved it. You haven't worn them since, but yeah, you're right. What? Do cowboy butts drive you nuts? 1998? No, we had Blake in 98. Since 1993, I haven't seen you in Wrangler since 1993. Yeah, somewhere right in there. Mm-hmm. Maybe 95. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, and I know I represented. No, I think you're right. 95, probably. Wow. Those were the days, back then we were both modeling. Yeah. Working out a lot. I mean, God, I was in the gym nonstop. You're a buff. I was. All 140 pounds of you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's weird that and all these years later, I'm at a solid 155 now. Yeah. Feels good. That's what doing pure bacon martial arts does. Mm-hmm. I've been training in Gymkata for years. Yeah. And that keeps me square. I take a few medications. Big deal. Okay. I've got bad eyes. Big deal. High blood pressure. Big deal. Arthritis. Big deal. Torn labrums. Big deal. The gout. The gout even gets me sometimes. It hasn't in a while. You've been pretty fortunate. That's because I don't like to drink, Yeah. Ugh. I do this for you. You wanted to have a beer tonight. Uh-huh. So I said, okay. Guess what? I got to take a break. Oh, okay. Well, you go ahead and just take the call right here on the show. All right. Her dad's calling. Hi, Dad. Good. How are you? Sorry, I forgot to call you. That is all right. She is talking to her dad. That's what live television does. Good. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you gave me a call. Thank you so much. Did you have an okay day? This is what happens when you try to do a podcast with your wife. And you got dinner? The dogs are screaming. The kids aren't answering the phones. Oh, did you? Good. Perfect. All right. Well, I'll come out and see you either probably tomorrow, if not Sunday. She's the greatest, though. The best daughter. Oh, I'm going to. The best wife. Yep. All right. Best friend. Okay, and if nothing else, I'll give you a call in the morning. All right. Love you, Dad. Bye. God, you're such a good daughter. I kind of rushed him off, but... Well, you can call him back. No, he'll be in bed. Yeah, and he's not really a man of a lot of words anyways. No, he's not, but it's 10 to 8, and I usually call him sooner, but... That's all right. Well... Yeah. My headset's a little big, but that's all right. It's perfect. Yeah. It's perfect. Well... Sorry about that. No, we're not going to... I mean, here's the deal. My goal is for us to make a good, solid 30-minute broadcast. Yeah. Okay? For episode 23, I think this is going to be. So, and I feel like I made you do this because I wanted the kids to see Mama up there. Maybe our grandkids someday. We'll have this on YouTube forever. And then this is what you'll get to see. And they'll be impressed. Yeah. They'll be like, yep. I got your jewelry on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This feels a little thick. Yeah. Don't break it. Don't break it, babe. I won't. Is it real gold? Yes. Oh, I know what else. We got other things we can talk about, though. What about TV shows you're watching right now? You just watched the series about the murder. Yeah. Not Texas. Murdaugh murders. Yeah. That lawyer, and he just got sentenced, or he didn't get sentenced, but he got found guilty today. Mm-hmm. Did you like that show? I loved it. I watched the documentary, and then I tried to catch up on some of the live trial, and he got just what he deserved. Killed his wife and one of his children, one of his sons, adult sons, 22 along with a couple other people. But yeah, maybe that's what allegedly. Yeah, you're right. His housekeeper, she fell, hit her head, but he had a life insurance policy on her. Yeah, that's bizarre. No, he didn't have a life insurance policy. I thought No, his house. Oh, his house insurance. Yeah. I'm sorry. See,
Yeah.
The guy wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be life in prison, so.
Allegedly. What about, let's tell everybody about your favorite music. What's on your playlist every day? I mean, I can tell
Fleetwood
them.
Mac.
That's number one, yeah.
That's number one.
Give me your top three.
Janis Joplin, Kenny Chesney. Love Kenny Chesney.
No Shoes Nation.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Old Dominion. What else, son?
That's you're probably your top three. I mean, if there's a day that we don't hear
I do like
Fleetwood
Chris
Mac.
Stapleton.
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac's daily.
Yeah, daily for sure. Okay, and what about travel? What's the plans? Where are you hoping to go next? I said where we were going, but you say it now. On another episode, I told them where we were going, but
well, we've talked about several different things, but I do know we're going to go to Arizona. We want to go down and see Blake in Arizona.
Yeah.
That's a big thing we want to go do. Kind of learn a little bit about Arizona because that might be a destination for us.
Maybe.
So, Arizona. We've talked about California. Going to visit California. I'll be 50 this year, so.
No way. Quit.
I know. Hard to believe.
You're hot. That's impossible. You're going to be 38.
Stop. Yeah. We're
38.
Where was our vacations that you were talking about?
Well, we're going to go to Palm Springs.
Oh yeah, definitely. We already have that. We already have that one booked.
I know.
Planned.
I was just saying. Yes, let's talk about where we're going
May,
on vacation. We're going to go to
May. We're going to Palm Springs.
And we might go down to see
your
Blakey.
Dad and your mother-in-law, and that's going to be great fun. Last time we went, we had a blast with them.
That was fun. Maybe tattoos this year. Neck tattoos.
I'll support you if you want. That's what you want to do.
I think you should do it too.
Never.
I love my man right here, baby. Schmunkins. Whatever my nickname is. All right. Well, and then how are your children? We've got Blake, Chinny, and Bailey.
They're all amazing.
What are they up to?
I'm really lucky.
Because if I was to describe you as what your hobby is, I would say it's your children.
100%, all the way.
And what's each one doing right now?
I always say if I screw everything else up in life, I want to make sure I'm a good mom.
How dare you?
Right? Blake's doing amazing. He's thriving in Arizona. Bailey's doing great. She's going to college and working.
Yeah, she graduated from COCC, and then now she's doing more schooling and working and just seeing where the next chapter takes her, right?
She's talking X-ray tech, and so she's getting her prereqs in for that now that she's decided kind of that's what she wants to do. And Jenny's doing amazing. She's got a great boyfriend. And,
well, let's...
yeah. And she's assistant manager of the Pendleton Roundup right down the alley.
Yep.
She wants to go because she wants to own her business and retail. So they're all thriving.
They're thriving. And that's... what else can we ask for, right?
Right.
We want our kids to thrive. All right. Well, did you see this last topic I wrote on here just as a reminder?
I didn't see that.
Just kidding. I know you can't. Don't say anything. It's kid friendly. I was just joking. So.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Inappropriate.
How about some words of wisdom since we're coming up on my 30-minute mark?
Is that our goal? Is 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty impressive that you can keep me on for 30 minutes as it is. Because I didn't want to do this at all. So this is,
I knew you didn't want to. So let me, I do have...
my words of wisdom would be... be happy with who you are.
Okay, well...
that's my words of wisdom.
Don't tell me what to do.
I do daily.
Let me see. I have it here somewhere. Where'd it go? Oh, boy.
You want me to help you?
No, you just entertain the crowd while I find it. Okay, no, here it is. I really searched hard today to find, and I looked through a bunch of famous quotes, different types of quotes, blah, 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 and it was really difficult, but I finally found something I thought was really cute, like you.
Oh.
Can we just... and it goes like this. Everything happens for a reason, but sometimes the reason is that you're stupid and you make bad decisions. That's it. That's from, looks like Rave Metal. I don't know.
So the words of wisdom would be everything happens for a reason?
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, but sometimes that reason is your own damn fault. So,
okay.
You know, I mean, why did I do that? Why did that happen to me? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, because I decided to, you know, do whatever. Ouch. Okay, we're live, but
I was gonna go let Autzen in, but then I was like,
no, we don't. Do you want to bring him in? Should we make him sing?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because we're wrapping it up. All right, let's do it.
You want me to get him?
Yep, go get him. We'll bring him in here. We'll do a live thing. Let him sing. He's very talented. Oh, he's just so happy that we let him in. I'll let you hold him. Oh. Okay, well.
You got to get him to sing, though. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Autzen. He's been with our family for, what?
10 years.
10 years? I thought maybe I just broke your necklace, but I didn't.
It's okay if you did, hon.
10 years, and he's getting old now. He's getting old now, but he used to do a lot of neat tricks. I think in my opening video, he rides on the scooter, and he does a bunch of other things. He used to do a bunch of other things. Not so much anymore. He's got the cataracts and stuff like that. But one of his biggest tricks was he liked to sing, and I don't know if I can make him do it right here, right now, because it's a weird situation, but I'll try. You got to go. You got to go.
Yeah.
Everybody's
he can do way better than that, but that was okay.
Yeah, on the spot like that. It's like me when I put you on the spot tonight.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
No.
We can't just do that. I got to plan this shit out. I'm sorry. I thought it was great. He sounded good. Do you want to sing a little bit before we go?
Me?
Yeah. Or you want to bring Izzy up too? Oh, no, she would. Yeah, no. She doesn't want to come up. All right. Well, let me get our outro music queued up. This has been fun. I'm glad you did this with me. Thanks, you. Babe. Will you come back and do it again? Now that you have a taste of it. See, it's all we do is just BS.
Yeah.
Laugh, joke around. We don't care. Yeah. I mean, you're way too good looking for this.
So are you, babe.
I know.
Yes.
Actually, my neck is on fire. My chest, it's caught in the hair.
Your sensitive skin's really going on.
Yeah. But that's all right. That's all part of show business. Hopefully somebody laughs at this. I know I will, and I hope my grandkids will, because, you know, I'm only shooting for 50 views, so come on. No big deal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank tonight's guests, listeners, and sponsors. Bill Murphy Roofing, Wandering Wizard Concepts, Vertical Jigs and Lures, DCL Photography, The Shop, dieselfuelfilterkits.com, History Hunters and Firearm Antiquities, never do it. God, that's weird. Metal by MOURA. What else we got? Liberty Detection, RidgeTop TV. Oh yeah, RidgeTop TV. Don't forget these guys. They have been excellent. Customer service is out of this world. Pendleton Outfitters, and of course the JON P. Salter Foundation. That's a wrap. Actually, let you read that part. Right up in the mic there.
I don't know what part you want me to read, babe.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Be sure to catch the next episode. Until then, keep your nose clean if it takes both sleeves. And say nice things about me.
Because we're gone.
All
right. Now, don't forget, don't say anything naughty because I leave the mic going as we exit.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Thank you guys. Bye. All right. We're done.
Thanks.
All right. Just,